If you're new here, I'm currently doing a 90-day experiment, and a part of it is to rebuild my health and fitness. And one thing that I've been working on big time is my relationship with food. I think I've mentioned briefly in my previous videos that it has been a struggle central. So when the Purest Co reached out to me and asked if I'd like to collaborate with them and try their slim and trim duo, I thought, why not? By the way, just a quick little disclaimer that I would never work with a brand whose products I've never personally tried before, or products that I genuinely don't like using, because let's be real, I'm not gonna recommend you guys products that I don't like. Trust me, I understand when it comes to like researching on a product and watching the reviews, reading the reviews, and you realizing like, you know what, I feel like that's not genuine, I'm kind of skeptical about it. But you can count on me for giving honest reviews, whether it is paid or not. Okay, now back to the program. So the Slim and Trim Duo is a combination of the Sicilian Orange Slimming Elixir and Grapefruit and Kombucha Slimming Blend. We'll talk about how I use them, my honest thoughts, and whether they actually helped me with my cravings and digestion. Let me give you a little context before we dive in. So I've struggled with emotional eating for a really long time, especially between the periods 2016 to 2019. I'm the type of person that eats when I'm sad, when I'm happy, when I'm annoyed, when I'm angry, when there's something to celebrate. I just like to eat because it brings me this sense of comfort. So it's definitely more of like a mental thing. I deal my emotions by eating because obviously it gives that dopamine kick when you know, take the first bite of like a snack or like your favorite meal. And it doesn't help that every time I reach out for foods that bring me comfort are usually foods that are not necessarily great for my health. And yes, I've been trying to eat better, focus on better eating habits, but I'll be honest with you guys, I'm currently traveling right now. It's been almost 2 weeks and it's kind of hard to manage, but I do have to say that in terms of my eating habits, I've definitely done way better than before, because I think previously whenever I go on trips or like I travel, especially if it's like a holiday, I tend to just overeat because it's like, you know, when you're traveling, calories and money, they just don't matter anymore. It's like, oh, I have monopoly money and there's so many nice foods to eat, let me just eat and think about it later. But I feel like right now in this phase of my life, I'm much more intentional with what I eat. But of course, at the same time, I'm not gonna restrict myself and be like, oh, I'm not gonna eat that because there's so many calories. Like, come on, okay? So if there's nice foods, obviously I'm gonna eat, but I'm not going to, you know, overeat, which is a great thing because that never happens to me, like in a sense that I will always overeat, but this time I know how to manage and also put boundaries on myself, because I feel like I really need that, because if I don't do that, then I will slip into the whole emotional eating phase again. So that's why I'm open to trying new products that are not quick fixes, but instead they support me and help me stay on track and that I feel better from day to day. So the first time I received the products and unboxed them, my first thought was, why does this low-key look like it belongs in a Pinterest pantry, especially the elixirs? You know those quick ASMR organization pantry stock up videos where they stock up their fridge in those like acrylic boxes? I mean, honestly, the packaging is fresh, it's playful, and it just screams fun. The grapefruit and kombucha blend comes in a tub with a scoop, and the orange elixir comes in individual sachets, which I find it to be really convenient for on the go. First up, I tried the grapefruit and kombucha blend. It tastes just like the name, grapefruit. The kombucha taste isn't as strong. In fact, it tastes light, citrusy, not sweet, but very refreshing. The Sicilian Orange Elixir is even more convenient. You literally just tear the sachet and sip on it. Kind of like those kids' jelly packets. It tastes like a slightly tangy orange shot, super quick and easy, and the texture is kind of like syrup, but slightly diluted, not so thick. Over the past 30 days, I've been using both products consistently. Grapefruit blend and then orange elixir. And here are a couple of things I've noticed. I get full easily, and let's be real right now, I'm the type of girl, you give me a meal, I finish off my plate clean, no crumbs, literally ate and left no crumbs. When I've been, you know, taking this consistently for the past 30 days, I genuinely feel like I'm not hungry after that, or I don't feel like I want to snack on other things, because most of the time I would, you know, clean my plate, but this time I actually had leftovers and I'm like, I don't feel like eating that. And I'm like just thinking to myself, is this a placebo effect or is this product actually working? And because I've been taking it consistently for the past 30 days, I'm pretty sure it's not a placebo effect. I'm pretty sure it is the product that is doing its job. I remember even telling my mom like, okay, it's dinner time, but I'm not hungry. It's kind of worrying me right now. Like, am I gonna lose my waist? But like, honestly, I I need to stop. I just don't feel hungry, which is a good thing. I didn't reach for snacks often. In fact, I barely reach for any snacks. And you know, I work from home. I'm on my desk all the time with my laptop, but I just don't mindlessly snack. I'm much more, I guess, mindful of what I eat. I'm much more intentional. Like if I'm hungry, then I eat. What do they call it? Food noise, where you constantly feel like, oh my gosh, like what am I gonna eat next? Maybe I should eat a snack, or I still have a snack in the pantry. It's calling for my name. Maybe I should eat it. And if I don't eat it, I will feel like I'm going crazy because I'm distracted by the snack that's in the pantry, which is kind of insane when you think about it. And it's like funny, but not funny, but yeah. I don't know, like, are you like me? Let me know. And I think that also makes sense because the grapefruit and kombucha slimming blend was designed to help curb cravings and promote satiety. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah, it basically keeps you full when you eat, even though you don't finish your meals. Plus, it supports gut health since it is packed with probiotics, and it also has clinically proven ingredients in it, such as cinetrol, which is shown to support metabolism. Which brings me to this: I feel less bloated when I take those products consistently. And I guess with the bloating phase, I do feel that the products do help me in that, and also I don't eat foods that trigger my bloating because I get bloated easily. Plus, my digestion improved. Oh, and I also forgot that the Sicilian Orange Slimming Elixir supports weight management without the crazy side effects, so you won't get dizzy or like dehydrated. And it's formulated with Morosil blood orange extract that's clinically linked to fat reduction. And the most important thing, my friends, I felt more in control of my appetite, and I have not felt that way in a really long time. I know to some people it's like so funny, like, what are you, addicted to food? Maybe I am, okay, whatever. It's like funny but not funny. I feel like I'm finally in control of things when it comes to food. My relationship with food, obviously it's not perfect, but it's definitely improved. And again, I'm here to let you know that the products that I take, it's not like a quick fix magic solution and like the end all be all kind of thing, but I do have to say it did help to support the habits that I'm trying to build, especially in terms of rebuilding a healthy relationship with food. Look, if you resonate with whatever I'm saying right now, and maybe you also struggle with emotional eating, or you're trying to build back your relationship with food in a really healthy way, I would honestly recommend you guys to check the products out. I've been using it consistently for 30 days and it works, you know, and I'm pretty surprised about that. To be completely honest with you, I didn't know if this was going to help because I'm the type of person that self-sabotages myself, even though I'm doing things that I know is right for me. But again, it's not like a one-size-fits-all. Not every single method is gonna work for everyone. But I have to say that in terms of like curbing my cravings and, you know, working my relationship with food, taking these products actually has helped me looked food or like viewed food in a different way. And I suppose that's the reason why these products are loved by a lot of customers, because just like you know, if you're watching this video right now, before I actually took the step to take the products or to try the products, I really scoured through all the reviews just to read and see, you know, what people are saying about it, you know, genuine, real people that are trying the products, what they actually think about it. Now that I've tried it myself, I'm kind of glad that I did. Not kind of glad, I'm glad that I did. So I'm going to leave all the links in the description box below so you guys can check out the Purest Co. And thank you, Purest Co, for collaborating with me on today's video. And if you guys have any stories of whether you've tried the products before, or maybe you're on a journey to, you know, build a healthy relationship with food, let me know in the comments. I'd love to chat with you there. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!